Today is all about exfoliating, specifically exfoliating your face. There are a lot of misconceptions about exfoliation, and hopefully I can clear some of that up for you. First off, not an expert. I have gone to college for 7 years, but it was not to be a dermatologist or an esthetician or anything like that. However, my passion is in beauty products, so when you are passionate about something, you tend to learn a lot about it. So take it for what it's worth. Not a doctor, but sharing my own personal experience with you. I'm 41 years old, and I've had a lot of time to learn a lot about beauty products. So one of the things that I see in groups and things that people talk about and seem to be misinformed about is exfoliants. There are two major types of exfoliants. One is a chemical exfoliant, and that would be something like the Paula's Choice Clear Anti-Redness Exfoliating Solution, which I personally use. It has 2% salicylic acid. And then the other type of exfoliant is an actual physical exfoliant, and that would be in something like the Alo Source Jojoba Radiance Cleansing Polish, or the Suki Exfoliate Foaming Cleanser, or like the St. Ives Apricot Scrub. Okay, so two types. One has little bitty grainy things of some sort, whether they're ultra fine or bigger, thicker, larger beads, but they literally rub against your skin and take off some layers of your skin, fine, small layers. The chemical exfoliant, it is different. It is typically either a liquid or a gel, and you apply it on, you do not rinse it off, you apply it on and you let it soak in, kind of like a toner. Okay? And here is the difference. Think about your pores, right? You've got these pores that get a buildup of oil, dirt, makeup, just whatever gunk there is. The stuff being in your pores not only can cause you to have acne, blackheads, whiteheads, but it also enlarges your pores because your pores fill up and they get larger with that ooky stuff in there. Okay? A scrub is only going to have a minimal effect on cleaning into your pores, because think about it. You've got these little bitty bead things, and what? They're supposed to somehow get into your pore, run around in there, and then take stuff out when they leave? No, that ain't happening. The best they can do is slough off some of the outer layer, which might help some, but it's not going to get down into the pores. However, chemical exfoliants that are designed to sit on your skin, they do soak into your pores. They do get into the pores and dissolve away that icky stuff that's down in your pores. So there's the main difference, okay? They both have their place though. You shouldn't just completely ditch one for the other. So I'm going to share with you some of the ones that I've used recently, and I've used lots and lots and lots of exfoliants, especially lots and lots of the physical exfoliants, the grainy, gritty kind, because I didn't even know that they had chemical exfoliants until maybe 6 months ago. That's when I was introduced to the power and miracle, not really miracle, but you know what I'm saying, the abilities of the chemical exfoliants and how much they can do for your skin. As far as the gritty physical exfoliants, some that I've tried recently, I got this one, the Suki Exfoliate Foaming Cleanser, in one of my beauty boxes recently. It has a nice lemony smell. It is a fine grit. Here's what's cool about the Suki. When you take this in the shower and you put it on your face and you're rubbing it in, you're sloughing off some of that top layer dead skin cell stuff. The neat thing about this is those little gritty granules, actually they dissolve away. So you may start off with a little bit of grit, but as you're scrubbing, it just kind of dissolves away into more like a face wash. And the lemon smells really nice if you like lemon. So that's kind of unique. And this is the first time I've had one where the grit dissolves away completely. It leaves a kind of a nice clean feeling, but it doesn't strip the skin. Another one that I've liked pretty good is the Alo Source Jojoba Radiance Cleansing Polish. It has a very fine grit. What makes this different than most I've tried is it is really honestly more cleanser. There's a whole lot of cleanser and just a little bit of the grit worked in. So you can, you know, put it in the shower and just kind of wash your face, and you're mostly washing your face with just a little bit of the grit. I don't know that it cleanses your face outstandingly or anything. It's just a different type of exfoliant. If you don't like a lot of grit, might be worth trying. The smell was really nice. It didn't seem to dry my skin out, but I have very, very oily skin. Another one that I've tried recently is the DermaE Microdermabrasion Scrub. I got this in one of my boxes, and as you can see, here's like the little lid. It is like a cream, and it has a very fine grit texture, and it has just a nice clean scent, and it's really nice. I kind of tend, when I'm using those physical exfoliants, I kind of tend to prefer a very fine grit. I don't like the St. Ives scrub. Sorry if that's your favorite. I don't like it. I don't like those big apricot seed grit things, you know, that it's made out of. I like a very fine, almost like baking soda grit. I used a Vasanti skin polish a while back that was so fine it felt like baking soda, and I really like that and prefer that over a heavier, larger grit. This DermaE Microdermabrasion Scrub has a fine grit, so I like it for that. But I also like it for another thing, which is with my physical exfoliants, I appreciate the base being thicker and creamier, kind of like a whipped cream or a body butter. That's just my personal opinion. That's what I like. I've tried those kinds and I just seem to like them better. I don't like it to be really runny. That's just a few of the ones that I've tried recently. And now I'm going to share with you some of the ones that are new to me, or, you know, relatively new to me, that a lot of people don't know about, and that's the chemical exfoliants. There are several different types of exfoliants. AHA, BHA, and salicylic acid. Paula's Choice is one of the best companies to get these liquid or chemical exfoliants from, and they can help you either with their little catalog or on their website. They can help you determine which one would be the best match for you, and you can get a sample. Like, this is a small sample size. They also have like little pillow packet size too that you can get for like $1. The deluxe samples cost a little bit more, but you can get it and try it out and see which one works for you and for your skin, because if you have drier skin, then you're going to need a less intense exfoliant than you would if you had an oilier skin like I do. So some of the different ones, here's one that I got. This would be the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting 8% AHA gel. This has glycolic acid, and it claims to be for all skin types. They get into those pores. They clean that gunk out better, way better than all those scrubs can. But they also take off some of the top layer slowly, and they help to minimize wrinkles and lines, old scarring from old acne, things like that. Even your skin tone, like the bottle says, creates radiant, even tone skin, reveals new, younger skin, stimulates collagen production. Collagen is the elasticity in your skin so that it doesn't sag, so that it stays firm and nice. Basically the same thing that retinol does. So collagen is our friend. We want to stimulate that collagen production, and liquid exfoliants help to do that. This particular one is an actual gel, as you can see. You would just take and you would put this on a little cotton round or a cotton ball. You could possibly, if you needed to, just put a little on your fingers and rub it around and apply it. Some people can use it twice a day, but I would recommend starting off with one time a day because it may be too intense for your skin depending on which one you choose. The BHA I have not actually tried. I've only tried the AHA, and the 8% was a little bit intense for my skin because I already use a retinol cream by SkinCeuticals, so it's a little too drying for me, even with my oily skin and my susceptibility to acne. So I use the Paula's Choice Clear Anti-Redness Exfoliating Solution. It has 2% salicylic acid. That is the chemical exfoliant in this one, the salicylic acid. And this really is just like toner. I will show you. It just kind of drips right in like toner. And then you would take this and you would rub it all around your face, maybe not like on your eyes or anything. But you just take it and you just rub it on. And here's the cool thing. There's no alcohol in this. You're not putting alcohol on your face. Paula's Choice does not believe in fragrance or alcohol on the face. They think it is an irritant and that it bothers skin, and I never really realized it until I switched to Paula's Choice and started using their stuff, that yeah, it definitely seems to be the case, because when I've gone back and used other stuff, like, hey, I have something old over here, I want to use it before it gets bad, my skin reacts crazy now. So I try to avoid fragrance, and I try to avoid all alcohols on the face. And theirs doesn't have this. So you can literally take this, and if your skin is okay with it, like yours may be too sensitive, but I do actually rub this right under my eyes and all over, because I want wrinkle control and collagen buildup under my eyes too. I just do it gently. And I don't have a problem because there's no alcohol, there's no witch hazel or anything stinging or irritating in this. For me, this one is my magic solution. But like I said, I already use retinol, so I can't use anything too much more intense. When I run out of the retinol that I have like a tube of very high concentration retinol that I use, then I may actually switch over to something else in the Paula's Choice line, because the retinol I'm using is very expensive, and I would rather just switch over to Paula's Choice and use one of their products that has retinol in it. That said, I hope that maybe you understand a little bit more about exfoliants now, and I would encourage you to go to the Paula's Choice website, or find another company that makes a liquid exfoliant. Get you some samples, try them out, and see what a difference they will make on your skin. My acne that I had, including cystic acne, it just is so much better. It took about 2 to 3 weeks for me to see a big change in my acne, just my overall skin. It took 2 more months. Once I started, it took 2 months for the cystic acne that I get on my chin, which is hormonal, but it went away. I had it for 2 months, even after I started, and then it went away. So I'm just a big believer in the Paula's Choice Clear line if you have acne and you want to fight acne and aging, signs of aging at the same time. I just can't say enough, though, about liquid exfoliants, because you put them on and they stay there. They do what they're supposed to do. And if you're thinking, like I was at one time, hey, this face soap I have here has salicylic acid in it, so I'm using this, so that should be good enough, right? No, because when you use a facial soap with salicylic acid in it, what are you doing? You put it on, and then you rinse it off. So it's not sitting there soaking into your pores through the night, right? So it's not going to do the same thing. I hope this helps you, especially if you're like me and in the summertime you get even more oily and have even more issues with your skin. Get some of the the liquid exfoliating solution, try it out, give it a month or something, and just see what difference it makes. Until next time, live beautifully.